Hey you guys, it's your girl Marissa Brooklyn and I'm back at it again. And today we're gonna be figuring out how can you heal? Like how to heal. Like everybody has to heal over and over. Sometimes some of us has to heal more than others, but for whatever season and phase you in right now, we about to figure out how can you heal. So first and foremost, the messages I got for you is throw away everything. Uh you know about Oh shoot. Oh, okay. Throw away everything you know about structure. You know, uh, giving what? I don't know. Something about giving and receiving from family, like happiness, love, uh, giving. Oh, as giving a full reparent. That's what I said. Okay, you gotta like fully reparent your whole self, which is basically probably why the brain is there, the strength. So it's like be strong. So, okay, right now, you could heal by being a strong person, but not overly strong, like, in your core, because you're about to go through like changes if you really surrender to this healing. So, in a way, as far as like, yeah, like you see how the person is right there. Be strong in your core, and you know how Patrick is like silly, but it's like Patrick is serious. When he gets serious, he can get serious. Like I'm thinking about that time. I'm thinking about that time when Patrick ate the chocolate bar. Him and SpongeBob was outside stealing, and he was like, "I think I'll eat mine now," and he bit it, and then he was like, "I think I'll eat mine now," and then he bit his hand, and he looked at SpongeBob like, "You ate my chocolate." And SpongeBob was like, wait, what? He's like, how you got a chocolate bar right there, but I don't? Like, that was full narcissistic. Yo, that was narcissistic. I don't know why they do that. Like, they train us from young. They put, like, see, that went over my head because I was looking like, ever since young, I always been the type of person to, like, be a principal person. I'm a principal person. I don't need to get back. I don't need to hold grudges and stuff. Like, that's just not me. But people's not like that. And what I'm also not like knowing and realizing is some people is not even given the opportunity to be raised with a neutral mindset. They just are raised with like no, like life is a burden. People is burdens. You can't trust. You can't do this. This is like that. Shame this person. Don't do that. Don't look at them. Don't appreciate that. Like overlook this. And you know what I mean. Some people is really slaves to the environment. Honestly. And I'm not trying to be funny or rude, but I feel like however you was brought up, your structure and stuff is like it might be a little toxic. It might be a little narcissistic. Like you might come off like Patrick, like you get your own, but you'll take somebody else's by coming up with some random story after you finish your own, and that's not okay. That's not a nice way to show up in this world. So how you can heal, because if you're doing that, yeah, you might not be like feeling it, like, but you feel it off of the results of how you make other people feel. So you know what I mean. If that's not genuinely who you are, but that was just how you was raised and stuff, then of course you're gonna be having certain relations. I'm not even just saying, like with a person. I mean platonic wise as well. Like that you just like, why am I rubbing people wrong? What's wrong? Your mindset, like your mindset, your actions, everything you do. I met somebody before. I told them you orchestrate shit to bullshit. So basically, you might be one of those people. No matter how good your intention is, you might orchestrate shit to bullshit. Um, so you need to sit. You need to sit, and you need to really think about what what really makes you who you are, like the core of you, who you are, and really just like see it from from an outside perspective. Like look and think back of all the relationships you've had in the past and stuff, and how have you shown up, like with what you was willing to give, what you was willing to lose, what you was willing to win, like all of that, what you was willing to consider, all of that. And then with the you need to learn how to be more friendly, or like work with people who could work with you, like your kin. Like not, you know what I mean? Like if you around your kin, you shouldn't be acting like that to them. Like you shouldn't, like I said with that. I think I'll eat it now. Hey, you ate my chocolate bar. It's like whoa, nobody ate your chocolate bar but you. And like that's saying a lot. That's saying you don't know how to treat the people around you. That's saying you want to blame the people for your own things. That's saying you don't keep up with your own like things. Like if something go wrong, you just quick to blame it on somebody else. You're not gonna literally sit around and think. That's what you need to do. Like think. Like take a trip. Let your brain like think. I don't know if you just move around fast with this bouncy here over this and you just come off strong. You might be an impulsive person. You need to think. You understand? Think. Think before you just start doing stuff because it seems like if, from this bottom row, if you just act impulsively and then you just start moving mean to somebody, then you okay, you see how it's just messy is not even upright because it's like it's unstable. It's a difference between messy and unstable. Unstable is like it's really no way of knowing and finding some type of foundation. Messy is like, all right, it's messy in here. We gotta clean this up. We got a house. The house is messy. We gotta sweep. We gotta mop. We gotta clean. We gotta, you know what I mean. If it's unstable, it's like we don't even have a house, but we still gotta do it. We not on the sidewalk sweeping and mopping and cleaning it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, where's the foundation at? Like, what's the real foundation? And with SpongeBob being here, like hugging himself is like that's nice. Self love. I feel like how you could heal is to give yourself self love and not be messy about it. Don't judge yourself off of whatever it is you go through, like or that you went through or that you put in people through. And when you take your step back and see how people treated you, don't judge yourself. Love yourself. Understand, like, okay, that was wrong. That made me feel like this. So maybe I shouldn't treat other people like that just because somebody treated me like this. Because that's not how it's supposed to work. That's not what we do out here to people. You don't just hurt somebody just because you've been hurt before. That's not what our purpose is in this world, to make sure everybody feels the same emotions and you know what I mean? With cold here and Autobots, it's like and your core and you're moving away. It's like know when to spend time with your kin and know when to spend time with yourself. Cause I don't know. I'm getting like overindulgence a little bit. Sometimes you can spend time with people and might not even want to be spending time with these people is what I'm getting. Like learn how to take time for yourself and understand that you don't have to be cold or make up an excuse just to get away. Cause that's also what I'm getting. That's also what I'm getting. It'd be one thing if you be like, y'all want to hang out with somebody, and like be direct too. Cause I feel like somebody's not being direct here. You're like, oh, I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna hang out with you, da 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 da. I'm gonna start an argument with you so that I can get the hell away from here. But then I'm gonna still check for you and try to get next to you. What are we doing? What are we really doing? Like you really need to take the time to think about who you are and how you show up and how you show up. Because then it's like that's why it's unstable because it's like no, I'm still gonna come back though. That's with the bouncing. I want to go here and I want to go there and I want to go there. It's like you can't go everywhere. And if you are gonna be moving around and stuff like that, you need some type of boundaries for yourself and for other people. You need to respect time. You need to respect people, and you need to respect your kin. You don't just get everybody in this world to be your kin. Autobots is like is a team. If you need to stay on your team. Be on the team that you on because with Cole being underneath Autobots, I'm getting and Messi being reversed right beside it. I'm getting you don't even know which side you on. You don't even be nice to your own team. You don't know how to be like just genuine with your team. You bounce around in an unstable in an energy, and you probably come off very like impulsive or like with the strong arm, and because passion could be like, you know what I mean, like overwhelming. That's what I'm getting. Like you can be overwhelming, and then you can be impulsive on top of that. It's like, damn, yo. Like I feel like even your kin is like, okay, like calm down a little bit. Like, okay, this is cool, but uh, where are you going or what you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't be so impulsive, and then don't be catching attitudes with people. I'm getting that too. Like, you can't just be with the messy and reverse and the cold right there. Like, you can't just be mad at people just because you want to be mad at people. So that, like, yo, it's just going back to the same thing. Don't be mad at people just because you want something or something like that. Like, you can't treat people like that. That's not how. That's how you could heal. Because that's how, when you treat people like that, that's what people think that they could do to you. Or you know what I mean? Or that, or even if they settle for you doing that, they not really going, like, they not really going to live up to their full purpose. Because people is worth more than that. You know what I mean? Um. So how can you heal? I feel like heavy on the self love. Like it's it's never really a bad time to give yourself self love. Like learn how to give yourself self love too through your friends. See how your friends take care of themselves and implement that as well. That don't mean copy exactly everything because everybody take care of themselves differently. But ask your friends like, what do you do? Oh, look, that just changed. Yeah, like, okay, that's like a solid, like a table. Okay, like, okay, what do you? Okay, all right. Um, with me putting it like that, it's given like, it's like, don't be. Also, when you give yourself self love, don't be so like stern or trying to be like um strict about how you give yourself self love, but be like solid with yourself and give yourself a nice foundation. Like you don't need to be codependent. You might be getting mad at people sometimes because they got other stuff to do or they want to do something. You just like, no, we supposed to do stuff. I'm getting that too. You can't be like that. Everybody needs space, including yourself. Like you get mad at people because you want space. You get mad at people because they want space. That's not self love. That's not how self love works. That's not how a healthy relationship works either. Spirit, I do ask you to protect us in the best of graces. I forgot. I didn't even cover myself. Uh, give us the most highest messages and truthful, like truthful, the most high, in the best of graces, not negative. Just pure spirit, and don't let it be tainted by anything. Allow us to really grow and learn how to heal our best selves and become beyond like beyond is what I'm saying. Beyond in ways that we can't even imagine. Well, we could start to fathom, but just can't even because we just turn out so much better. Is what I'm getting. 14:04 on the clock on the time. How can you heal? How can you heal?